Kai, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. Hey guys, Kyle Thomas, CEO of Provide. I've had the immense pleasure of working with Nicola and ServiceNow, the Now platform, for some time. It's going really good. It's fun. I hope you all enjoy this talk.
Okay, fantastic. So we will cover very quickly the agenda, describing a little bit low-code development, what it means, and what we built together with Kai, that we believe is a very powerful platform to provide low-code development to Ethereum and the blockchain space. And then we can see a very quick demo on that topic. So just to start, low-code development is kind of everywhere. Gartner defined this term of seasoned developer, and the prediction is that by 2024, 65% of all app development in the corporation will be low-code. And there are indeed very great benefits. You can build more application. You can extend the participation to innovation to a very wide set of stakeholders, specifically business stakeholders, who can build their own application and collaborate with the IT part of the organization to validate them. So it's a very powerful approach that is actually coming to the enterprise. And in blockchain, this is more and more needed because developing is complex, and we want to allow more and more people to do that and to enable very powerful use cases. So what we did with Provide, we basically used two major ingredients. The first one is the Provide stack. Maybe Kyle, you want to comment a little bit here?
Yeah, hit that next slide. Hit that next slide.
Exactly.
Please. Yeah, so for this demo and project that Nicola is going to show you here momentarily, related to NFTs, the Provide core set of APIs is sort of being used behind the scenes as ident, vault, in-chain, which are core services, sort of our core API stack that drives the baseline reference implementation, BRI1. Where it sort of shows the flexibility and maturity of our stack. I think in this use case with ServiceNow, and then I think there's a lot of opportunities to extend. The possibilities are kind of endless. I think this is art of the possible. I think this is a bit more than art even. I think we're about there in terms of rubber hitting the road with real use cases and real maturity in the enterprise blockchain space.
Okay, great.
Yeah, take it.
So Provide is the first ingredient. The second ingredient, of course, is the Now platform app engine. So ServiceNow is a very powerful low-code platform where you can build whatever kind of application you want, and you have standard application already developed. So there is also a potential to integrate workflows in IT, employees, and customer services with the blockchain in a very simple and effective way. And we are going to use capability regarding the portal, regarding the flow engine, regarding the ability to call APIs and what we call the integration hub within the platform. So basically what we have done, we have created an integrated stack with ServiceNow and Provide. So basically ServiceNow is using Provide as the bridge to connect to the blockchain to enable whatever use case you may want to develop on the platform. And you can, of course, use the flows and the workflows that are already there, but you can build also your own application. So we want to show, just as an example, we want to show here an application that we have built using the Provide API layer within ServiceNow, including the flows, to build a simple application to manage NFTs in the organization. So be able for the user.
Yeah, sorry, very important to note that that Provide stack that's being pictured there is not actually like doesn't have to be a centralized or hosted environment. It can be literally anywhere. You could run your own and connect to it from your ServiceNow instance.
Okay, fantastic. Yes, and in fact, this is very decentralized because multiple organizations which are using ServiceNow, for example, and this is the instance approach that ServiceNow is having, can connect to their own Provide services that in turn connect to the blockchain, to Ethereum, and provides the layer 2 here. So the different stack can talk each other and can enable very powerful use cases like baselining, for example, between the different organizations. So the organization can find themselves each other using ServiceNow and provide and have multi-party workflows between them. So what we are going to see here is a simple approach now using the ServiceNow platform. So I'm going to move to the live environment. And what we have here, we are not going to build the application live because there is no time to do that in 15 minutes. But I want to show you how we can just, I can do fast, yes, but it's very fast. So let's just see how we can, for example, create an NFT class from the portal in ServiceNow. So as a business user, maybe I need to create a new category of NFT within the organization. This can be any kind of NFT, and I can assign to the contract an owner. That can be, for example, me or Kyle, will be me. And I can give it a name like NFT now. And I can pick up one contract template in the list and just order it. So it's like a traditional ordering experience from the portal. And what is going to happen now within the instance is that there is a process that is triggered, and we are going to have a look to this one really fast. It's a requested item. And so here you see there are many requests that are managed. The last one is creating an NFT class. And this is an item that has a workflow assigned. So I can have a look to the workflow context that is actually interacting with provide. So you see the developer build the application using simple blocks in order to create a workflow. It's taking a moment. Yeah, it's coming. To create a workflow. So this is the very powerful part of low-code development. You can create a flow. Currently, the flow is as an approval. So someone in the organization maybe need to approve this flow to move forward. So we are going to see in a moment that the flow is moving forward through the approval process that is here, and is eating another activity that is called deploy contract. So when that happens, I'm going to have a look to my contract deployment. I need to wait a second. This is a traditional demo effect. So you see the deploy contract has been triggered. It's a subflow, and in the subflow we are calling provide. So what happened here is basically there is an activity which is generating within the provide application of ServiceNow is generating a new contract. So in the contract list now we have this NFT now that is a contract that has been deployed on the blockchain, and now I can do whatever I want with it. I can, for example, decide to create an NFT like that. And creating an NFT, I just need to say who is the owner of this NFT, because I have the power to do that. And in this way, I'm going to create another.
So what's interesting about NFTs, right? So what's interesting in the baseline context with NFTs, right, is potentially the ability to bring together your counterparties in the Now platform. And I think NFTs are really interesting in the context of like memorializing some event as it happens, like, oh, it's New Year's, print an NFT. But really in the context of baseline, NFTs could be useful in sort of showing the proof that something actually happened in the context of an MPC, multi-party computation, which is could really be interesting for proving that a trusted setup, for example, of a zero knowledge circuit actually happened, and the toxic waste was disposed of properly, and that all of the parties agreed on that, you know, the R1CS circuit was actually deterministically created. Thanks, Nicola. Sorry.
Yeah, fantastic. So yeah, exactly. So what you can see here is a flow, in fact, and the interesting part is that you can also add activities like notification. This is a Slack notification that is coming to my channel here. And you see that the contract has been deployed. This is what the message is saying. And if I'm going to refresh, I should have in just a moment the NFT created. And this again is a little bit of slowness of Ropsten probably that is happening. So we need to wait a little bit. So the flow is taking care of waiting for the right moment to happen, and I don't want to have you waiting here. Maybe we can switch back also for the time. We can switch back to the presentation, Kyle.
Yeah, we're probably running low on time.
Yeah. Okay, we'll come back later to have a look. Okay, so this is a very quick demonstration, and we had other steps. It was just deployed because I hear my in my headset the message coming to Slack. Yeah, so basically we have more steps of the demonstration, but we have no time to show that now. But what we want to say is that, I mean, the takeaways are we can do low-code development with Ethereum using ServiceNow and provide in order to build a very powerful low-code application. And what we have seen is a very simple example, but the potentiality are basically endless. And also the possibility to connect multiple customers with approach like baselining is a great addition to this architecture. And that's it, I guess.